All right, awesome. So number 4 here, guys, is going to be your company benefits. This is actually something that you can use to be able to, negotiate, right? First things first, you're not paying any realtor fees with this transaction. So there's no 6% coming out of the seller's profits, right? That they would have to do if they did business with a realtor. Also, you're buying, you're paying all the closing costs. There's no closing costs. And guys, remember, in wholesaling, this is not you. We're talking about for your end buyer. It's not you, this is your end buyer who have to pay this. So when you're talking to your seller, you're speaking really for your end buyer as well. So remember, guys, there's no closing costs as well. You will cover all the closing costs, and that ranges from state to state. That could be $1,000, $2,000 in different, companies in different areas, right? So you're paying all of that, all the closing costs. It's in an as-is condition, guys. You're gonna be able to purchase that property. You let them know, hey, you don't have to go in there and fix it up. We'll take it as is. You don't have to fix the flooring, the roof, the HVAC. Maybe if you worked with someone else, with a realtor, you would have to go in there and, they'd probably want a little bit fixed up. It's also a private transaction as well. There's not gonna be a sign out front. Everyone's gonna know that you're selling your property. It's really just gonna be between me and you. And we're also, we're paying cash, right? So we don't have to go through any inspections. We may have about a 7-day inspection just to be able to get, our contractor bids, get people out there, check out the property, make sure it's everything that you tell me it is over the phone, right? So using your company benefits is gonna be able to help you, lower that price as well. Another thing, if the tenant lives in there, or if the owner lives in, you let them know, hey, we actually do, $1,000, bonus up front after we get the title search back to help you with any moving expenses. It's really about providing as much value, that you can to that seller. Also, the pain, guys, the pain. I can't express that anymore, right? The pain of the seller. You guys have to understand what that person is going through to be able to want to sell to you, right? To want to do business with you. Whether they're backed up on taxes, whether they had the house for many years, whether that property, has been inherited to them, right? This is real estate, guys. There's many different situations that you're going to be dealing with. You guys need to dig into that pain. Find out that pain and help solve that pain for them, and paint that picture of what life was going to be like once they get this pain off of them. If it's health, right? You want to ask them, how long has this situation been going on? How do you feel about what's going on? And sit in it and talk about it more and ask them more questions about, what they're dealing with. Show some compassion. Be a friend. Lead with just wanting to be a friend and wanting to just help, guys. So find out that pain. Hey, other than getting a great, price for your property, is there any particular reason or, why you want to sell your property? Listen, guys, because when they say that, that's when they're going to let you know why they want to sell their property. And then you just keep asking questions once they go into that pain. Questions, guys. Asking questions when you're talking to them about this property, right? Of what's their plans? After they sell their property, asking them what is their plan with this property if they don't sell it to you as is. Are they gonna go rent it out? Are they gonna fix it up? Put the money into it, fix all the repairs that are needed, and rent it out to a tenant right now with everything going on? Is that kind of your plan? What you're looking to do? Are you looking to go out there and get a construction team going, fix the property up, and put it back on the market, and get that money that you do deserve, at a higher price after that property is fixed up? Ask them those questions, guys. Break through, right? When you're talking to these sellers, and they say no, that's the start of the conversation. When they say no, okay, well, is there any particular reason why you don't want to sell your property? If they say no, you also want to ask, okay, well, if anything does change, can I shoot you a call back in a few weeks or a few months? If they say no, okay, well, great. Well, look, I actually work for a company here. We actually do give $1,000 referrals right now with everything going on with Corona. So, if you know anybody that's looking to sell a property, I would love to get you an offer on that. You don't, guys, please, when you're talking to these sellers, you don't want the conversation to just end because they said no. I've heard recorded calls with people that I've worked with, and they just hung up the phone. And I was like, man, that could have been your breakthrough. That could have been you breaking through that no and being able to really be able to connect with that seller, right? Also, like I said, to make an offer, guys, you want to know the condition, the motivation, the pain, the reason why they want to sell in their timeline, guys. You don't want to be on the phone with them and not hear or ask them, we're able to come to an agreement on the price. Like we said, how soon are you looking to sell? So this person is talking 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, right? Also, with that timeline, what you want to let them do is you want to create that sense of urgency, like we talked about, and letting them know that, hey, you don't buy every property that you come across. You do have some funds here that you want to, set aside for them, for your particular property. You guys are buying many other properties in the area. Whether you guys have a partner with, you don't, you can always say, hey, I actually have a partner I work with. Can I put you on hold for a few minutes, or hey, can I shoot you a call back and see if that offer works for us? And then, guys, following up. When you guys are, making offers and negotiating, following up is key, guys. I think a great thing with following up is setting a time with that seller. So if you may have one conversation and, you got to do some research and you're going to shoot them a call back and make them offer, make sure you set a day and a time to speak to them again. Okay, well, great, maybe it's Monday. Hey, great, can I shoot you a call maybe Tuesday? Okay, well, what time on Tuesday works for you? And make sure you put that in your phone wherever you need and set that in your phone, because now you're holding that seller accountable. And if they miss that call, they may be more likely to answer the next time you call them, because you set that day and that time with them. Another thing is calling from different numbers, right? When you're trying to get in contact with a seller and they may not have got your number saved. Another thing you can do is make sure you have that number saved. You tell them, like, hey, well, I definitely want to shoot you a call back. If you can save my number, I'm going to have yours saved here. So when I do shoot you a call back, it's me. Another thing is, double dialing, right? Or triple dialing. Maybe whenever you're making that follow call, don't just call them one time. Call them 2 times. Call them 3 times so they know it's serious. And always leave a voicemail with your phone number. We actually got some deals from just following up with voicemails, and they came back to us, guys. So negotiation, making offers, guys, if they're not in the price range, there's nothing you can do. I get that question a lot. Well, what if they want too much? There's nothing you can do. You can have other offers, but if they're just too high, follow up with them. Or pass them on to a realtor. If you guys are working with people virtually, or if people work with a realtor, hey, you know what? Okay, I understand. Well, I actually have a realtor here, a friend that, I can refer you to, and he can help you do business, and set something up with them where they can pay you, for that retail lead.